I'm Emily Fox King. Welcome to my studio today. I'm going to walk you through an abstract floral study. Before we get started, let's talk about what colors you need. You need any one of the primary colors. I have cadmium yellow, ultramarine blue, and alizarin crimson, along with some titanium white. A brush. This is a bristle brush, and it's a filbert shape by the curved shape there, and you can see it's not a huge brush and it's not a little tiny guy. A palette knife. You also need a few shop towels, either some real flowers or some photo references. A palette. I'm using a piece of glass. You also need a support. Today I'm using Arches brand oil paper. It's specially formulated to accept oil paints. This piece of paper is about 5 by 7 inches, and you can see that I have put a piece of masking tape on every corner so that my edges will be nice and clear when I'm done. You can use any red that you have, and a yellow, a blue, ooh, that's a gushy blue, and wipe up some of the extra oil that comes out. This was a new tube, so it's a little juicy. And then we need some white. We're going to use a lot of white. Now that we've got our colors out, I'm gonna grab my palette knife and I'm gonna make a pink. Any kind of pink. I'm just gonna mix a little red and yellow with some white. Now that I've got a pink mixed up, I'm looking at my cute little photos here just for some inspiration, and I'm going to scrape. They're like you're buttering toast. We're gonna just scrape really lightly on the paper where we want our pink flowers to be. Really loose. There we go. When we go to switch colors, just grab your shop towel and wipe your knife clean. Lovely. Now we're going to make a green. I'm going to make yellow and blue with this palette knife. Any kind of green. You just mix up a green, add some more yellow to it. I've got a nice spring colored green. And I've loaded it up on the back of that knife, just like that, and we're going to make some leaves. Just scraping it on. I'm looking at my little picture here to help me know what I want these greens to be doing. Just knife them on real thin. We can change it later if it's not great. We're just having fun. Let's put something here. We've got kind of a dead spot right there. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of this blue and a little red, and I'm gonna try to make a purple. So with that palette knife, let's add a little white to that. There we go. Now we can see our color. It's a pretty purple. And let's go like this. Isn't this so fun? So I've got paint on the back of my knife right here. And then I'm kind of gonna stamp, stamp, stamp. And I've made a flower with petals. Since one is kind of strange, and since it got stuck right in the middle of our paper, you see how it's centered there? Let's put some more so it doesn't look so crazy out there all by itself. And flowers in real life, you see how they overlap? They like to overlap. So let's put some more in here. These beautiful purple petals. It's kind of a messy cluster, but we'll clean it up. No worries. There we go. Let's put a container down here. I'm gonna grab a little white here and some yellow. I think I'm gonna try to make brown. To make brown, you're gonna use all the colors and some white. And I made kind of a green, so I'm gonna add a little more yellow. And let's use that palette knife again. And we'll create some kind of vase container. You see, you go right over the edge of the tape and it's no problem. We're gonna peel that tape off at the end and we'll have a clean edge. Beautiful. This is such a great start. We're gonna wipe our palette knife and let's go ahead and work on and develop all our petals and our flowers. Red, yellow, white. I'm making another pink. This one's going to be a little darker. Let's see if that's going to show up when I put it on there. It will. So now I've mixed the color, loaded up on my palette knife, and grab my brush now. And from the palette knife, grab your paint. See how much paint I've got? I've got a lot. I've got a lot of paint here, so we're going to give our rose. I've turned this into a rose. It's decided this is a rose. Turn our rose into a rose by giving it some petals. Just right on top. To clean this brush, we just grab a shop towel and wipe. All right, now we're going to make a darker purple and a lighter purple so that we can add some detail to the purple flowers. So here's a darker purple. I might add a little green in there just to mute the color down. Do you see how it went from less bright to a little more muted color? And then let's make a lighter purple by grabbing a little white, some of that pink, and a little blue. We'll work dark to light. So I've got all the paint on my brush and I'm going to come in and on the bottom half, I'm going to add a little shadow to all these flowers. Just pretending I'm a little shadow underneath. There we go, pretty. Now let's grab the light color and we'll put a little light on the top. Pretend you're a little light coming in, hitting the tops of your flowers. I'm holding my brush really loosely back here. You don't want to hold it up here like a pencil. That's too tight. That's too rigid. If you want your paintings to have a looseness to them, you have to hold your brush loose. Adding a little center to that. That flower's a little crazy shaped. And here we go, pretty. We've got all these lovely colors. Here's that color that I grabbed some yellow and some blue and made a bright green color for the center of those flowers, and I had extra paint on my knife, so rather than waste it all and wipe it off, I just put it back on the palette. I've got a clean knife again, and let's make a background color now. Got white, a little bit of red, and a little bit of yellow, and I've made a beautiful light pink color. I'm going to add a little bit of green to it. The complement of red is green, and so that works with pink. I'm going to mute this color down a little bit because it's a background color and I don't want it to be super bright. Oh, that's pretty. It's a kind of a neutral pink green thing going on. So now I'm going to take this palette knife and we're going to cut into the background. And here we can go right over those weird leaves that maybe didn't turn out so great. We'll just redraw the shape. And with this palette knife, it's a little tricky, but it's also really loose and really fun. Whoops, see? I went right over that flower. Whoops, that's okay. We'll just go like that. We'll fix it in a minute. Let's get these little edges. And I don't want my pot to be that huge, so let's put this paint right over the top and draw the edge. And let's make our pot not be humongous. So I'm gonna just define it like that. That's my background color. And I need a little bit more of a background color. So let's mix some more. With our brush, load it up with paint. We'll go in between Look at this sweet little floral baby. What a sweetheart. What a great loose start. Now to clean our brush, we just wipe with the shop towel. We're gonna add a little detail here. So I've got blue and red. That makes a really dark purple. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit of this green. I'm trying to make a dark brown, and I think I've done it. We just want the value to be dark. So I've got my brush here again, and I'm gonna come in here and draw. I'm gonna put some shadows in here. Like, let's outline the shape of our vase. It goes like that. And then if the vase were shaded, it's a cylinder. So let's shade it a little bit. It would be darker. We want it to look a little curved. It would have a highlight, be some light. So I'm gonna grab pure white with that brush and just stripe it on. But if you don't have enough paint on your brush, when you go to do that, it will just blend. So you've got to have enough paint on your brush to be able to go right over the top. But there's our little highlight. Here's a little reflected light. Now it looks like our vase is curving a little bit. Clean your brush. And let's grab this dark color again, and we're gonna go back in. In between here, there wouldn't be a lot of light happening. And there maybe be some stems. Flowers have stems. And let's define what those leaves are doing a little bit. I'm just gonna draw like the shape. I want those leaves to kind of look like that shape. Cute, it's looking cute. It's a little sweetie. Now is the little fussy time at the end. We just are gonna do a couple more strokes and clean this little baby up. So I'm gonna grab a little red. I lost the pink that I had, so I gotta make another one, and that's okay. Ooh, that's a bright one. Let's tone that down a little bit with white, and then a little green will mute that color so it's not so bright. Grab a little bit of it, and see where I kind of messed up this edge. Let's just go back over it and give our rose a couple more petals. Same with this guy, they get a little worn out when you put all the layers on, but they're still here. Beautiful. Little sweeties. We've got this lovely light green, and let's make a dark green. So let's take some yellow and blue. I'm gonna add a little red. That's how you get some pretty muted colors. Even just a little bit of that red color in there, it just tones it down. It looks less like a coloring book color and more like a thoughtful, artful color. And let's give our leaves a little shading right over here. Maybe there's got another little leaf coming out that we hadn't seen yet. And then that guy, beautiful. Maybe there's a little greenery happening in here. Nice. You know what I'd like to see a little bit more is yellow. So I just grabbed a little yellow, and I'm gonna give these flower centers a little highlight. So this is a really fun abstract. Let's grab a little white, little yellow. We're gonna do a little tiny highlight, because we can't help ourselves. Here we go, just to give these roses a little more personality, a little more contrast. There we go, a little more going on. Oop, let's bop a little color in there. That maybe there's a rose in there that's peeking through a piece, maybe right there too. This is just what suits your eye, trying to balance the picture. And you know what I think would be fun? I'm noticing that this color here is a little drab. Let's make it blue, no pink. Make it blue, no pink. Do you remember in Sleeping Beauty when the fairies are fighting over Aurora's dress? That is my favorite Disney cartoon. And we are gonna follow those fairies and make this vase blue because it's going to make our picture prettier. It just is, watch, see? Oh, we have a little more color. So I just did a little bop with my palette knife. Wanted to salvage the highlights, so I don't really have to go over that. And then I'm gonna bring in a little deeper blue and hit the middle there. Pretty. Go ahead and sign it. I grab the end of my brush and just like a pencil, there's no paint on it. It just is an empty brush. All right, my friend, here is our moment of truth. We get to peel off the tape. Do this very carefully as your painting is wet. Clean edges. Lastly, I want to show you what you can do with your work. I want you to feel proud of it. You can get a mat and look at that cute little painting. Thanks for painting with me. I hope you'll join me in my 8-week online oil painting course. It's lessons, demos, all the tools that you need to get started with oil painting.